Is there any other kind of areas of change that you guys have seen and kind of enjoyed?
The money.
The money.
Money, yeah. Extra money in the bank's always good. We were sort of bashing our heads against the wall a little bit, going, "What are we doing wrong?" We've tried our best in every way. We'd actually had been earning more money together than we ever had before,
Mm,
and yet we seem to have less than we've ever had before.
Yeah, I think the biggest one for us would be we tend to plan a lot more now.
sure.
Whereas previously we were just rolling with the punches. We were just,
Mm,
each day would come and each week would roll by. We were in the same processes and we weren't achieving much at all apart from living week to week, basically.
mm,
And going about our normal lives. But now we start to plan a lot more. We chat a lot more about, expenses that are coming up,
yeah,
and what life's looking like versus, not really knowing, I suppose, and not having the conversation. Prioritizing the saving that goes straight into our savings account versus leaving it there and not being able to put it away,
sure.
because it's there to spend through. I think that was the biggest change for us is prioritizing. No, that goes away first, and then obviously
Mm.
once that comes out, then we've got the other money to work with. So many times their car was like, "No, what are you doing? You can't put it away." I'm like, "I'm doing it. I'm putting
I
this
have
out."
to do it. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Josh sort of goes into a lot of you go into a lot of that mindset side of things of where your habits come from and where they were developed and you brought them with you into adult life and probably still for some people been carrying them with them for a long period of time. So to go
Mm.
through that and really analyze that side of things is good. It's healthy, I suppose, to have a look inside.
Yeah, I think we're both
Yeah.
a lot in regards to, our spending habits and being mindful obviously on overspending. There's things that we go, oh no, we can do without that this week or whatever, instead of beforehand it might have been like, sure, go right ahead, go for that. And so yeah, mindset's definitely been a huge difference for us. And also communication, like I feel that where we go deeper into communicating
Mm.
um, after going through your exercises and stuff like that, Josh.
Mm.
We're able to really communicate properly together and listen to one another instead of getting defensive in certain conversations. It's really listening to one another and feeling, understanding how we feel about and why we feel about it.
Is there any other kind of areas of change that you guys have seen and kind of enjoyed?
The money.
The money.
Money, yeah. Extra money in the bank's always good.
I mean, I remember we were chatting a little while ago, and I think it might have been our last call, and it was just this concept of like money in the bank, but still being able to do things and enjoy ourselves and still
Yeah.
prioritizing the things that, bring us joy. Yeah, I don't know. Would you agree with that?
100%. I'm going to say, yeah, there was huge doubt in our minds at the start going, how are we going to achieve these results and still be able to do the things that we want to do with friends and family? And,
Mm,
treat our kids to, different things to enjoy life together. So yeah, that was a huge doubt, but we can happily say that we've been able to achieve all of these things while still putting money in the bank, which I think, I had belief, but Kyle was like, oh, I just don't know how we're going to do it. So I think for both of us to come to that realization that we can do those things and still put away money, it may not
mm.
be as much as we want it to be, that other couples might be achieving, but we are still achieving great results.